Hello everyone, I'm the Trigo One, and welcome back to another reaction. We haven't had this one in like almost 4 months. More or less because I just want to do Nintendo Directs, just plain old Directs, not the partner showcases or whatnot, and Pokemon Presents. And this was the next actual Direct that wasn't like a partner showcase, so here we are. This is being recorded after the fact, after Paper Mario has been... Give me a minute. Paper Mario is finished recording, and I just have all the episodes pretty much ready for upload right now. This is going up the same day as the Direct, so episode 14 and 15 are going up. I have a new method on how I'm going to do recordings, because this series actually kind of, made me realize that this would be actually somewhat of a cool idea to do. I'll go more into that when we get into the new series, which won't be until probably August or maybe July, one of those months. So in a couple seconds here, the Direct will start. I'm hoping for some Legends news. That'd be cool, but it is 10 o'clock. And I am ready to watch. I have my water so I can be hydrated because it is hot today. It is supposed to get to like 92. Oh, here we go. Oh, a Mario and Luigi game. With voice acting.
Luigi.
Wow. I never thought this series would ever come back to life. Oh, and with custom enemies. I'm glad we're going back to this whole thing with Mario games now having custom enemies again. Or custom characters, I should say. I do plan on playing through the Mario and Luigi games at some point. So, I don't think I would start with this game, of course. I would start with, the original. Except for Paper Jam. I'm not a big fan of Paper Jam. For obvious reasons. Ain't a pig. Brothership. Huh. This year? Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
Very unique.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Bring the championships home or on the go. The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system. Take on over 100.
Now we have all the boring stuff that it's like, oh, okay, cool.
From lightning fast beats to action-packed battles.
I always found this funny with directs, by the way. It's always like, there's only like really one or two things that are like, you actually will like, while the other like 30 minutes is just stuff like this, where it's like, on Nintendo Online, you can do this thing that you could have done on the internet via emulator.
For handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing? Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items are also available for pre-order.
This is a game? This is in Nintendo Online? What?
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
No, this is an anime I need to watch, by the way.
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG. Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight. Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party. Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies.
I guess while we kind of go through this, since I don't really care about Fairy Tail 2.
Nintendo Switch this winter.
Yeah, I'll wait to see just what the next thing is.
Embark
Okay,
on a
well, not Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi. I do, again, plan on playing through those games.
Sakaguchi
No time,
and composer
probably sometime soon. Maybe after I finish getting through the Kirby games, I'll start doing that series. Especially with Mario and Luigi Brothership coming out.
Must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
I'll probably play through Brothership while
Skills are the
LPing
ticket to
those
winning
games,
battles.
though.
Adjust a skill's trajectory
Just
to
because-
target multiple enemies at once.
Why not? Maybe, I don't
You can
know.
also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
Because we only have 2 more Kirby games to really get through that I care about right now. Being
One shot.
Star Allies and Forgotten Land.
Now, let us save the world together.
What is going on, by the way? I
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch.
Holiday?
this holiday.
Which holiday? There's multiple.
Another sport is coming
Oh,
to
no.
Spoko Square.
Basketball?
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
I thought basketball was already a sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
In 2-on-2
I have to
matches,
say, this
use
game
motion
kind of
controls.
flopped, if you ask me, because you need
Try
4
out
Joy-Cons,
challenge
essentially,
solo and score as
in
many
order
baskets as you can
for
within the
everyone
time
for 4 players to
limit.
play.
Up to 4 players can also compete
And
in 5 street
I hate that
battles.
it's only Joy-Cons. I get the Wii versions were just
You can
remotes.
team up with players
but
worldwide in 2-on-2
A
online matches.
Wii mode was considered cheap compared to a Joy-Con.
This
So it wasn't
free update
exactly
for
that
Nintendo
hard to get,
Switch
but
Sports
Joy-Cons,
dunks its way
they
onto
break
Nintendo
so
Switch
easily.
this summer.
And I use a Pro controller, so it's like, oh, what's this? Is this, definitely not Pokemon. Oh, is this one of those games where it's like, oh, no it isn't. Oh. This reminds me of Little Nightmares, mainly with the side-scrolling aspect of it. I only know what Little Nightmares looks like because I watched one of my friends stream it one day, so that's like how I mainly know how the aesthetic looks. But in terms of gameplay, it looks completely different. Meal. Okay.
It's an array of cartoon classics.
Oh boy.
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
I forgot this was a game.
Detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Mana, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world.
His name
Use the
is
dashboard
Dash
to crack
Dolphin.
each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, later today. Oh,
Island adventures await.
this literally just
Customize
looks
your
like
character.
Animal Crossing,
Then befriend
but
Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces in this
DLC.
open world
I get it's
adventure.
Hello Kitty, but
Team up with
holy
your
hell.
pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
what? So it's limited time?
Let's
Oh!
in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
Whoa.
Daisy Pig, and
Why do they look so bad?
Style Sports. Unleash the full power
Like,
of action
oh my
across
god.
levels in a
They look like they have no shading at all.
But watch out for falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doc?
Like, they have no shading at all.
Game on!
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among
Oh,
Us.
God.
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant
What?
tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch.
Among Us has...
later
I liked
today.
Among Us when it was simple. I don't like it now that it has all these different roles. The hide and seek is cool, but now that we have all these different roles, it's like, why? Like, why is there a more, like, a role that allows you to change into another player? That's just stupid.
To stop his vicious reign of the underworld.
Anyways,
Raise monsters
what the
and
hell
lead them
am I
into the
looking
fight
at?
against the Magus' army. Plant
I
seeds.
cannot get the Looney Tunes game models out of my head. I normally don't criticize games. Oh,
They
I'm
can
sorry,
then
did that
be
wolf just
trained
get
for
born
battle.
from a plant? That's hilarious. Anyways,
Commands to your
I don't
monsters.
normally criticize
Exploit
games for
enemy
graphics,
weaknesses in action-packed combat.
but my god, that just looked horrendous. It looked like they all had a light bulb on inside of their head.
Giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes.
Like there's no lighting.
Join the rebellion.
It looks
to
like it
stop
was
the
like in
Magus
the middle of
in
beta testing when they
Armagia,
released it.
launching on Nintendo Switch
Or like
November
animation, where there's like little to no lighting. Oh, a remake of this game! I would play
1st. Donkey
this
Kong
again.
Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife.
I remember
and
this being
stolen
like one of the
Donkey Kong's
hardest
precious
games on the
banana
Wii
board.
as a platformer.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them.
But it looks like you're like
And roll on
you have
through.
infinite 3 hearts,
Each level
which
is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top
don't care,
bananas.
but it's like, oh.
From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels,
I remember
and even hitching a ride
you
on
had to use the
Rambi.
Wiimote, but I don't think there's gonna be shaking. I think shaking's gonna be just relieved to a
Pass Joy-Con
button,
controller
thankfully.
to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
What? The 3DS had
Donkey Kong Country Returns
different
HD
levels?
swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD.
What? Why are we talking
Plenty of
about
wild
this?
actions and antics
Like-
are in store with these Kongs.
I get it, it's cool.
Next, please take a look at this.
Is it Pokemon? No. The time is nigh. Here, I'll do my narrator voice actually. The time is nigh. Oh. Oh. No, this is Dragon Quest? Right? The hour of awakening draws near. An HD 2D remake. Why can't Pokemon games just be like this?
To face the archfiend.
Like, I feel like
On an
if they were
epic
just gonna do the
adventure.
chibi versions of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl, I would have rather it just been a 2D remake then.
Perplexing challenges. And formidable monsters await.
And this shows that we can do 2D
An
remakes.
iconic RPG remade in HD 2D.
Honestly, I would kill for another 2D Pokemon game.
Forge your own path.
The sprites had just so much more life to them. I know they gotten better over the years, but I kind of just look back at the 2D sprites.
The legacy.
I just see how much more vibrant they were back then in terms of their palette. 3D shot some of those older
Dragon
sprites in
Quest
the
3
knee.
HD 2D remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
What is going on? Experience the complete Edric trilogy. One into oh really?
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。
Oh.
ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思い
I
ま
have
す。
to say, I
そ
do
して今日サプライズで発表した
love
クエスト1
in
and 2も
sarcastic air quotes that we
決定しました
spend like 10 to 15 minutes talking about a trailer here when people do that already.
順番でプレイしてもらうとあっと驚く展開が待っています。
What?
三部作となる
312?
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。
Why?
どうも
I want you to play the third game before you play the first two. It only makes sense.
Thank you, Mr. Hori. We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy.
Yes.
In HD 2D.
Yeah, sure.
Let's continue with more headlines.
Please.
Let's have some fun.
What?
Co. Say hello to
Oh.
Jaws. Wait, He-Man?
Oh.
Scott, is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore locations.
Only
thanks to over
more than
20
60?
iconic movies,
Aren't there like
TV shows,
almost
and more.
10,000 of these damn things?
Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden
Like,
areas,
I have the
and
entire
familiar
Evolution line of
friends.
Funko
Dinosaurs
figures on my
from Jurassic
desk.
World
I don't see
and
them here.
Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the
I ironically think, I don't know if I talked about this, I think
Nintendo Switch
out of all my
September 13th.
Pokemon merchandise, I think I somehow have more
We've got a
Evolution
smorgasbord of
stuff than
spooky, silly,
anything
and
else.
strategic games.
It's really funny.
Ready for
Oh,
an adventure of
no.
ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on
That's
Nintendo
in 9
eShop.
days.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure.
Oh,
Explore.
what is this fever dream?
Customize all sorts of outfits. Decorate your island however you'd like, and more.
This is
Plus, up to 4 players in local.
this is
co-op.
Animal Crossing again,
Dempa
but
Man.
2D.
The new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
What is it with
July
these time
26th.
exclusives? Like, why is it timed exclusive? What is it?
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Metal
Take
Slug.
control of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds. Choose from over 300 units with.
In a way, I really wish
Build out your decks to win
games
tactical
getting ported
tussles.
over to the Switch from like
You can
older
also
consoles.
slug it out
I
with
really
other
wish
players
they
in
weren't
online
included in
battles.
directs for the most
Metal
part.
Slug Attack Reloaded
Because it's like,
storms
just
onto
announce
the
it
Nintendo
in its own
Switch
separate
system
thing.
Later today.
I don't know.
Embark
That's
on
kind
an
of how I
expedition
feel.
of the Damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. More classic titles are on the way.
Oh, really? Ah, a game I can play on the
Play Link's
an
classic
emulator.
16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords. Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission. Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17+ collection of games.
What?
Brave the dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark, now with online multiplayer. All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
God, games I can play via emulator
Set sail to save the day.
instead of paying
This
50
is Marina,
bucks.
a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl's.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series. Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to
Level
maneuver them.
165.
Combine with a cannon to attack a large area. A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Marona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle.
I didn't do the
Phantom
fusion
Brave, the
dance.
Lost Hero launches on
not a
Nintendo
real
Switch
fusion then.
next year.
We're only about halfway through this. I want that. Oh, a little over
This
halfway.
one's gonna take you for a ride. 7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Duke it out in Marvel vs.
I remember
Capcom
when.
2, New Age
Ah,
of
yes,
Heroes.
Ryu, my favorite Marvel
Take
character.
down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more. Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world. Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Oh, it's Mario Party.
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh no, is this using the damn Joy-Cons
Let's see some of
again?
the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half
Ninja?
price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
40?
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano
Just tell me
blows
I
its
don't
top.
have to use a
Along
Joy-Con
with 5
only.
new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
Oh, Western Land.
Some mini games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more. And some are
So-
controlled by gently shaking or
Oh.
controllers. With over
No.
110 mini games, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out
I'd
on
rather
top.
just use a regular controller than a Joy-Con.
Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
I never got why they are so into just, yes, let's use
That was the
Joy-Cons
latest
only.
installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree, with new boards, mini games,
Again, I need to just ask this.
online gameplay, and more.
Why do we need to
The biggest
recap what
Mario
was just
Party in
told to
series
us?
history.
Like,
And now,
you just told
please
us
take a look
this.
at this.
Okay. I will. I don't want to anymore. Ah, Legend of Zelda. You couldn't have fired off more than 2? Or more than 1? Oh, is this a Legend of Zelda game where we actually play as Zelda? That's actually really funny. Echoes of Wisdom. What?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, just...
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Mm-hmm.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Oh, Jesus.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone,
Yeah, because
Zelda meets the
he
fairy
couldn't
Tri,
move out of the
who
way.
saves a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
There
You
doesn't
might
seem to be
surprised
a
at what you
limit.
discover. Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
I can't wait to have Ganon
Monsters have different
fight for
abilities,
me.
so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
No, but this is unique. I'm not trying to shit on it. It is unique. And it is cool.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be
I
honest,
would hope
I
so.
haven't counted them all yet.
But you made it.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
You made the
In
game,
short,
I thought.
We've created a game where each player's experience
I would hope
will
you
be
would know
different.
that by now.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also
Isn't
be
the
available
Switch
at
going
launch.
out of
We
style
hope you're looking
anyway, so
forward to
why would
playing as
anyone
Zelda
buy
in
that?
this new adventure.
When a new
Now,
model is going
I'd
to be
like
coming
return
out
this
soon.
moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma.
It looks like we have only like two
Please
more
look
announcements.
forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Yeah, we have like probably a couple more headlines and then one last
Let loose
announcement.
and party on.
Which might be Legends of, but I'll be sad if it isn't. It normally is, like, they'll do a Pokemon announcement now, and then, like, the next couple of months, it'll just be Pokemon news until the game comes out. Just, I swear to God, this game's, like, there's a game announced, like, every year nowadays. Does anyone actually play Just Dance anymore? Like, I don't really know anyone who plays this game anymore. Free trial included. Oh well.
A new LEGO adventure is on the horizon.
Oh, what is this?
It's the world of Horizon in LEGO form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array
What
of gadgets
original
like
game?
blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers,
I have to say, the original Lego
mighty
games will always be more of my favorite
you might even
games,
come
where it
across
was
a
just really
fearsome
the
Thunderjaw.
mumbling.
As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home. and customize her appearance with lots of
instead
outfits.
of all just this
And you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone.
actual
Team up
dialogue.
with familiar faces
Take it
from the
not
world of
seriously.
Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op.
Hell, even the remake of the
Lego
Star Wars
Horizon
series,
Adventures
even with that
launches
mumble,
on Nintendo Switch.
it just kind of sound. You could kind of just make up what they're saying anyway, so it's like, oh,
A Stray's journey begins.
is this like DLC? Or was this game never released on the Switch until now? I have to say this about this game.
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a
And
cat
this is where the
separated
Switch's
from
hardware
their
is just
family
kind
and
of coming out of
friends.
date.
Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
The cat does not look as good in this compared
Carefully
to
climb to the highest heights.
other
Create
consoles.
new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city.
Doesn't look terrible.
Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Stray.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Hobbit.
If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings, now a leisurely existence nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors.
I
work together
don't
to
like
solve
those
problems,
eyes. I have to
and
say
even share a
that.
meal. Or 3. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire
Never got
launches on
how
the
people
Nintendo
enjoy
Switch
these games. I
system
mean, if you
this
enjoy the
holiday.
game, good for you. Just seems really boring.
Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
Objection!
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes. Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn
Use my
character
power of
visuals from
logic.
the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find.
If I wanted to
character
play
art,
with the
music,
original
including
sprites, I would just play the
orchestral
original
arrangements,
game.
and more. Past and present collide as
Like,
you uncover the
seriously,
truth
I would.
at any cost. Ace
That's
Attorney
that
Investigations
unreleased
Collection
game, but I
launches
mean,
on Nintendo
there are
Switch
people that
September
could
6th.
easily just
Pre-orders
translate
begin
it
later today
into the
on
original.
Nintendo eShop.
They were Mother 3.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街いつもの光景
Really?
毎日それが続く
This.
なんだよこれなんなんだよ
My problem with directs nowadays, it's like there's always only like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 things that are like really interesting.
Devastating attack by unknown
Then you just have
Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down.
all this other stuff that's like,
Mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
okay, I don't
Takumi
care.
manages to get out of harm's way. He's then forced to enroll at the
Like,
last
the
defense
Zelda
academy,
thing was cool.
along with 15 other
The
students.
Mario and Luigi was cool.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is
But
to
then
defend
it's like
the
all this
school
other
from
stuff is
hostile
like,
student enemies for 100
it's really
days.
just ports
An
or
academy
remakes.
shrouded in secrecy.
And remakes are cool, But the ports are just kind of like, I don't care. Like, cool, you're adding this to the Switch, but I could have played this years ago.
And return to his normal life. The creators of Danganronpa present the 100
That's just kind of how I feel about it.
Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations. A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is
Oh, I thought that
marching
was
onto
it.
Nintendo
Okay,
Switch.
we have probably one more announcement after this.
Rule and expand the Empire of Varen across multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have
I don't know,
turned to
Directs used to be
darkness.
so much better, like years ago.
In combat,
Nowadays, it's just
use
kind of like
returning saga features
one or
like
two
glimmers
cool
to learn
things and then
skills,
nothing else.
and formations to enhance abilities.
You know?
Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative
It's the same
features
thing with
like
Pokemon
United
Presents
Attack
as well.
can
It's like,
also help
it's
with
always
strategy.
one or two things that are cool.
How will you expand your
Never
empire?
more than that.
And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious.
Epic.
Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the 7 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga
I'm
2.
not.
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yep, there's always that one last
Next
thing.
will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Pokemon? I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh. Definitely not Pokemon. Definitely not Pokemon. Is this Star Fox? Oh, it's Metroid. I know there are people that are excited about Metroid. I never could get into it. Well. So, has it ever been confirmed how Samus is able to roll up into a ball? Of her physique. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Cool. Don't mind me, it'll just be me waiting more time for Pokemon news. It's so weird, they normally announce something during these directs. You know? Oh, it's kind of disappointing.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
What if it's not Samus Aran?
That's all for today.
What if it's someone else? What if it's her, like,
Thank you for watching.
child? I'm just gonna pause it because there's nothing else. That was that Nintendo Direct. I've said throughout the video my thoughts on this. Mario and Luigi was cool. Legend of Zelda game is unique. And the Metroid Prime is cool. Anyone that likes Metroid Prime is probably happy. Also, the Donkey Kong announcement was pretty cool. I have to say that. But that's just the thing. It's like only like 1 to 4 things. I get that you're not everyone's gonna like everything, but it's just kind of like feels more or less just like 20 minutes of actual like games, new games being like released, while the other 20 minutes are just talking about re-releases that everyone knows about already, like the Dragon Quest. It's like everyone who cares already knows, so like we don't need to be told this 24/7. Anyone that wants to know can easily look up the story. But that's just my thoughts. So thank you all for watching this with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.